My name Jasmine Crockett, and I am officially running for U.S. Senate. Child, they tried to run me out my district, so I'm finna run up in this Senate, and I'm finna show these white folks I ain't scared of them. I ain't even doing this for me. I ain't even doing this for me. I'm doing this for the people of Texas, okay? See, they fail to realize that they gonna put some respect on black people. Oh no. See, they don't want no black people up in there because they know we ain't playing. They know we ain't the ones to play with, okay? See, I'm gonna fix all this stuff, okay, in Texas. I'm gonna fix it all. And I'm gonna be the one to stand up to Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump, let me tell y'all something here. Child, he don't want me to be no senator. Child, he want them to be an all-white Senate, baby. Child, let me tell y'all something, okay? I'm going to be the next Barack Obama. I'm going to be the next female Barack Obama. Because yes, we can. Because yes, we can. Because yes, we can. I'm running for y'all. I'm running for the people. I am running for y'all, not for me, okay? I was a successful lawyer. I didn't even need to do this. I am doing this because I care. Unlike these white folks. Unlike these white folks, they don't give a damn about y'all. But I do. I care. I've been caring. And that's why they tried to run me out my district is because I care. But I'm not finna stop caring because they don't want me running for office. I'm going to continue to run. And if they try to stop me from being in the Senate, I'm going to run for president. I'm going to show these white folks I ain't scared of them. Okay?
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Oh boy. Shout out to my brother Terrence, man. It isn't looking good for Miss Jasmine Crockett out of my beautiful state of Texas. That's where we reside at, born and raised. Yes, indeed. Where my Texans at, man? Y'all put some love in the comment section for me. And I hope everybody is having a blessed, beautiful start to a new week. Happy Monday. I hope every last one of you are blessed, well, and healthy, that you're in good spirits, and that we all in the month of December off on a great note as we get into the New Year's. Merry Christmas. Oh boy, what a time to be alive, man. And quite frankly, we do not know what to expect next. And that's the best part about it, for the good and for the bad. And hey, Trump's your president, whether you like it or not. But Miss Jasmine Crockett, so many have been calling out this lady. We've shown you video after video, viral, all over the internet of people calling this lady out. The blacks, the black community, people down here in Texas are just sick and tired. They're sick and tired of Congress, these politicians. It's just a complete circus down there. These people have achieved nothing. The Jasmine Crockett's, the AOCs. People are done with these Democrats, People have had enough. And Republicans are not off the hook either. But they definitely want the Jasmine Crockett's to be gone. Out of politics. The Jasmine Crockett's, The race, hustling, I'm a black woman, so I'm qualified. Everything's about being a slave. When she sees ICE or, officers, she says they're slave. It's just a disgrace what comes out that lady's mouth, man. Just the ghetto loud crap. And now she wants to be the star. Now she's the star of the party. She wants to be the social media star, and she just launched her campaign, and many people are now calling her out and saying, nah, this is not it. No, ma'am. They are rejecting her. Even the black voters in Texas are rejecting her, abandoning Jasmine Crockett, saying she is done. They are shutting her down. So I couldn't wait to get into this video by my brother George, man. You know, one of the video we just did on Jasmine Crockett last week, the highest liked comment in that video was, "I'm a black man, and even I am sick and tired of this lady." So hey, there you go. But I'm reading through these comment section. It says, "Vote responsible, America, we the people." I didn't realize she was running against Wesley Hunt. Wow. He is Texas born, a West Point grad, retired Army pilot, and one of the absolute stellar members of Congress. We need him in the Senate. I love seeing people wake up. She doesn't do anything for black people. She works for immigrants. Wesley Hunt for Texas. Yep, I'm a black woman and I'm tired of her. You're exactly right. She could care less about constituents. It's always about her. She's nothing but a fake. Jazzy knows she will not win. Cha-ching. Donations in her pocket. Boy, finally, George, I'm with you. Jasmine acts like a theater student, not a real congressional official. Jasmine Crockett is not even from Texas. What the hell? This is the nice hearing intelligent black women. Thank you for this video. So let's go and jump into this. Oh boy, this is going to be great.
Ask. There's a difference. Just like there's a difference between the smoke alarm detector sound and peace. Change the batteries and have some peace for once. Anyways, black voters, specifically black women, are rejecting Jasmine Crockett in real time. I've been seeing these kind of videos on TikTok constantly, and I'm going to show you multiple videos today of black women telling Jasmine Crockett,
y'all keep shout out to all the ones who have the courage. I see, you know, and a lot of y'all have tagged me in y'all videos. I've gotten to repost so many of you guys' videos and like y'all videos. Go on there, go on TikTok, Facebook, post, talk about stuff, talk about this stuff, man. Call it out. A lot of y'all that's watching, some of y'all have viral videos. I've seen them. You know, again, it takes courage, you know, and it takes that, you know, to press that publish button, to press post. Trust me, I know, you know. I know you're going to get the Trump deranged, you know, liberal leftists in your comments. Or somebody that just simply doesn't agree with you. And that's okay. I get it every single day. But continue to speak out. The truth hurts feelings. People don't want to hear the truth, you know, and a lot of times the truth goes viral. Hey, if you know, you know. But TikTok is definitely one of those spaces, man, where you'll see a lot of people speaking out and calling out for what it is. And why there's so much support for Trump and this movement all over TikTok, and calling out individuals like Jasmine Crockett.
Been ratchet to kick rocks.
Okay, can we please talk about the Texas Senate race right now? So I've been looking at both candidates. One of them is Wesley Hunt. And yes, he is a Republican, so he obviously supports Trump. But some of his policies consist of cutting fraud, cutting the American debt, securing the borders, and he also has this one that really caught my eye. It was aiding Houston's flood mitigation. Here in Houston, it floods pretty bad. Basically, anytime that it rains, like the roads are super flooded. This policy that he's putting in there, basically he wants to build these tunnels that way that the water actually drains out of the city instead of—
That is true. I mean, I've been calling a couple floods over here. Yeah, that is definitely true. If you know, you know.
Just being built up in the streets. And then I went over to Jasmine Crockett, and yes, she does have a website, which I was surprised, but she had no policies. The only policy she had was she was anti-Trump. And I think that's literally crazy, because what does that have to do with Texas? Like, what is that, being anti-Trump, what is that doing to help Texas? So whenever y'all go to vote, you know, for your senator, think about the things that you want to be better in Texas. Don't just vote for someone because they're anti-Trump. And mind you, Jasmine isn't running against Donald Trump. She's running against Wesley Hunt. So again, Trump has nothing to do with that.
This is—
Man, I tell you, that lady, just call it out for what it is, man. We've said this in many videos. You know, her campaign launch video is Trump speaking in the background. We'll play it.
She's the new star of the Democrat Party, Jasmine Crockett. They're in big trouble.
But you have this woman, Crockett. She's a very low IQ person.
I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person. Crockett. Oh, man. Oh, man. She's a very low IQ person.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding.
Now they're going to rely on Crockett. Crockett's going to bring them back.
You hear that, you know, and every single day she gets on the fake news media, runs onto the fake news, and it's just Trump, 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 the orange orangutan, you know, Trump, 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 Trump.
So refreshing to hear. She's realizing Democrats don't run on policies. They run on Trump bad, we good. Does this girl sound like a black conservative? No, actually, she sounds like someone who would normally vote for Jasmine Crockett. Here's another one for you, and I really like this one. I'm speaking about black women like their cars. I like that one. That's a brand new one. I like it. The engine, is it still running?
One thing I know about Republicans up on Capitol Hill is when they tell you they're going to do something, they've already done it. The plan has been finalized and they've moved on to the next objective. Okay, so by the time the public finds out about it, it's already too late. You can't do anything about it. Why do I say all of this? Because if you do a simple Google search in regards to why Jasmine Crockett is running for senator, she did not get the blessing from the Democratic Party. She was convinced by the Republican Party via the Republican Senatorial Convention to run for Senate. I didn't put two and two together until I seen the video of the Speaker of the House talking about, we are happy that she is running. We want her to run. And I'm like, why? And then I went on her website. This is not about the people of Texas. She don't give a fuck about the people of Texas. She's running for Senate because of her ego. Because her ego is bruised due to the fact that she is the first sitting Congresswoman to lose her district. And while people in the comment section do not have the intellectual range or comprehension to know the difference between seat and district, she didn't lose her seat because by law, she's still a sitting member of Congress. It's just she don't have a district. But the reason why she lost her district, outside of the fact that it was gerrymandered, was all by design when she decided that she wanted to wage war on the Republican Party by herself. She has no allies. And while y'all sitting there attacking me, talking about that I have to, pledge fealty or loyalty to her all because she's a black woman, I don't subscribe to identity politics, never have and never will. You're hating. You're just jealous. How could I possibly be jealous of a congresswoman that has no districts? She has no allies.
She's cooking right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but it doesn't sound to me like Jasmine Crockett has any momentum.
She's running for Senate because of her ego. They're setting her up, and y'all don't even see it. Stevie Wonder can see that shit. Anybody who has a marketing background, anybody who has a copyright background, I would challenge you, go on her website and count how many times you see the word I. It's right there on her website. It's not about the people, it's about her ego. She is fueling and feeding her own ego. It's one thing to declare war or have a beef with one or two members of the Republican Party, but to declare war on the entire Republican Party at all levels of government, and you're alone and unafraid and by yourself and you have no allies to stand with you, child, sweet baby Jesus, you bit off more than what you can chew. And this is why I said in the original video, she did not read the room at all. You do not hunt what you cannot kill.
This lady has way too much common sense to be a liberal. You're so close. You already rejected identity politics. Just come over. We're a big tent. We have all kinds of people in here. I have more for you, but I want to prepare you because you're not going to believe this. The theme with those two ladies is that Jasmine Crockett is running for her ego. She doesn't care about Texas at all. But there's an even bigger block of anti-Crockett black voters who are coming after her for her stance on Israel. Apparently, Crockett has a pro-Israel voting record, and so the leftist pro-Palestine people, who the Democrats propped up all these years, who Crockett probably propped up as well, are now saying we can't vote for Crockett because she is pro-Israel. Exhibit A.
Jasmine Crockett is pro-Israel for free.
pro-Israel for free. She doesn't get paid for it. She lobbies for the stay of Israel for free. Every single day you get on this app and show us how you really feel about Palestinians, because Israel is a limit test.
I think she meant litmus test, not limit test.
Any politician willing to vote or in favor of Israel needs to go. Why is it only like, oh, identity politics, we don't care about Palestine anymore? Like, what the f? This has nothing to do with purity politics and everything to do with the fact that you guys don't have fucking principles. You guys don't give a fuck. It's really voting blue no matter who. But you will learn very quick that that's not gonna fucking happen.
She has a little mouth on her. We're gonna have to do some censorship. Another one, baby.
Let's talk about Jasmine Crockett, shall we? Y'all have very short memories. The memories that you pull from the past seem to erase every 15 days. And there's an inability to connect past actions, particularly voting actions, to your current state of being and the future self that you want to be at. Some of the same creators who are telling you, hey, don't be a single issue voter, relax your morals when it comes to who you're voting on, no politician is perfect. A lot of these same lines we were hearing during the 2024 election, which didn't get you shit in the first place, are the same people not even 2 months ago who were complaining about how Chuck Schumer was a spineless, feckless individual who couldn't be trusted. And they were sitting here complaining about how and why we could have gotten to a place where the politicians would sell us down the river and all of this stuff. You saw real-time copium on the timeline of people trying to like make sense or create scenarios and conspiracy theories to show that actually the Democrats were playing the long game. They're never playing the long game. Newsflash. If you haven't picked up on the context clues, newsflash. And these are the same people who are coming on here talking about the Jasmine Crockett potentially being, taking a Senate seat for the state of Texas, voting for her, even if she supports this, even if she supports that. You're a single issue voter. You're not caring about people. This is anti-black. All the identity reductionism, the identity politics that are being blasted in our faces right now is something that, it shows that 1, y'all don't remember, 2, y'all don't learn, and 3, y'all can't piece very simple information together. So vote whoever you want to vote in. If they're black, support them. If that's your political strategy, do it. I don't really give a f***. But when we're in another situation, inevitably, which we will be, where you want these people to stand up for you and not be selfish, please don't come on the timeline complaining, because the North remembers. We see you. And y'all act a fool and make yourselves look like fools every time. And all we're telling you is to just use the hindsight that you've been given. Hindsight is 20/20, but y'all insist on covering your eyes. So good luck with that.
So she's saying good luck to any of you that are voting for Jasmine Crockett, because she's going to screw you over.
To all the people that lack critical thinking skills that are saying that Jasmine Crockett is going to lose because y'all can't get over Israel, I want you to remember that she's running primaries right now. This is the primary. She's going up against another Democrat, James, who is calling for a ban on weapons to Israel. She's going to lose because she is against universal health care and is for sending money to a country that has universal health care while the people in this country are suffering. People's healthcare premiums are about to be on the rise in January. Everybody's about to experience such drastic increases in their premiums in 2026 that it's going to cause people not to be able to go to the hospital, and it's going to result in people's death. She is against universal health care. That is why she's going to lose. She's also going to lose because she is in the same state that made people sign declarations to Israel before Gaza saying that they're not going to boycott Israel in order to receive FEMA money after Hurricane Harvey. She's going to lose because this is anti-American and people are sick of it. She's not going to lose because we can't get over Gaza. She's going to lose because she doesn't stand for anything. And what makes this weird is she doesn't even accept money from AIPAC. So her stance on Israel is out of her own volition. She's doing this because she wants to, not because she is being paid like all the other politicians are. You should be wary of somebody who wants to support a country committing a genocide after 2 years and doesn't have a reason for it. She's going to lose, but guess what? She's going to lose against a Democrat who actually is for these things, and I'm okay with that. Y'all need to get over this. This is the primaries. If you don't understand what primaries are, look it up. And you should watch the video below and how she answers the line of questioning, especially surrounding Israel's invasion of Lebanon and Israel's brutal use of the pagers where they set it off on random citizens, resulting in a little girl's death.
Look at how she's answering that. She thinks Israel has a right to invade all the countries around them, and Israel has a right to self-defense even though nobody was attacking them. Y'all might not like to think it, but Gaza is a litmus test. It is a litmus test moving forward. Every politician has to figure out where they stand. We did not spend the last 2 years watching a genocide unfold in front of our eyes to now just back up and say, okay, they're never going to change. Let's just continue to elect them. That's not happening no more. I don't know if that's how you like to vote, but that's not how I like to vote. I want to make sure the politicians are actually doing their jobs because they have not been doing their jobs up until this point. There's a reason why every single Democrat, Republican are all taking money from AIPAC because we have not done anything, and now is the time to do it.
It's really interesting watching this dynamic play out on the left because it's a pretty similar dynamic on the right. The under 50-year-old right has completely soured on Israel. So is the left, but for completely different reasons. The left because they're folks humanitarians, and the right because they're leaning towards American non-interventionism. But what's different is that the establishment on the Democrat Party stoked up these people in the last few years, and now they're getting bit in the butt by them. This is a glorious thing that's happening to someone like Jasmine Crockett. It could not be happening to someone better. We don't want this video to be fully sexist, so here's a black man.
It's a black
saying,
man.
no, Jasmine Crockett ain't it. She ain't it, dog.
In light of Jasmine Crockett running for Senate, I need you guys to understand something. We are about to witness liberals play the biggest game of identity politics they played since last year with Kamala. When you tell them that you're not fucking with Jasmine Crockett because she's pro-Israel, they're going to tell you that you hate her because she's a black woman. And I need you to do yourself a favor and just don't even pay attention to that bullshit. Because unlike you and I, they love identity politics. They think all skin folk is skin folk. Never mind the fact that the skin folk literally supports Israel. I don't care if she hasn't taken AIPAC money. The fact that she's pro-Israel is enough. Just be wary because they're going to tell you that you're anti-black, even though a lot of us are fucking black. There's your warning. That's all I got for you.
This is brutal for Jasmine Crockett, man. Her entire campaign strategy is turnout, and it doesn't look like these people are going to be turning out for her. Before I go, I have one more treat for you. This is Wesley Hunt obliterating Jasmine Crockett.
Baby, because these people, they are crazy. Because they always talk about how Christian they is. Yeah, I don't know how many of them
I don't know how many
are getting divorced because they getting caught up sleeping with their co-workers.
And going after people and giving
I'll
and
tell
making
you.
ad hominem attacks that are basically unfounded and unsubstantiated because you think this is the Real Housewives or something like that is not serious. And what I really want people to understand is being United States Senator from the great state of Texas requires a certain level of understanding, requires a certain level of love for this country. It requires a fighter. And I want to talk about the things that are most germane to what Texans want. We want border security. We want low regulation. We want low taxes. And quite frankly, I really don't care about, I think what she said about what they is doing, and they really are. But I really want to talk about what things are most important to Texans. And it is not the personalized and ad hominem attacks about members. It is about what makes Texas, Texas, and why I believe we and Florida are the two greatest states in this great nation. Nice. And that kind of leadership is not going to work, and it's not going to fly. Don't mess with Texas.
They are always talking about how Christian they is. They are always talking about how Christian they are. Ask, not axe. Ask, not axe. Asking, not axing. Thank you all very much for watching. God bless you all.
God bless my brother George, man. God bless the family. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. We got to come here and keep it real, man, one way or not. But I love y'all. Y'all weigh in with y'all thoughts, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, you guys.